right? What's this? That's the nose. And what are these? The eyes. And this? Oh, do you have a nose? Where's your nose, right? So with a child, you go through the different parts of the body. So this is the front. And what's this? That's the back. And is the back brown also? Oh, he has a tail. Do we have a tail? No. Oh, look, he has nails. Do we have nails? Sure we do. He has feet. How many feet? 4. So you know, I would look at the cover first, and then I go inside and look at all of the beautiful things from Eric Carle. You know an Eric Carle book when you see one. All the pretty colors that he uses. And we go through each of the colors and ask them, what color is this? Orange. What color is this? Black. And this one? White. Purple. Green. Blue. Yellow. Red. Brown. And if they were little ones, I say, hey, do you see some blue? Where's blue? If we're on a color, let's say we're talking about blue. Where is blue? Blue? Oh, she has blue in her top, yes. So, where is pink? Almost. Where's purple? Where's purple? Purple right there. Yeah. Where's black? Yeah, everybody can find something, right? So get your child involved in the process. And then we count how many there are. Let's all count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You guys can do this with me. So you just count everything. You really get into this, into the book itself. You look at this, how beautiful the writing is. You look at the author. It's by, the pictures are done by Bill Martin, or the story is by Bill Martin and by Eric Carle. You look up the names, you go in. So for Brown Bear, this is a great book because this is a repeating book. You hear the words over and over. It's just with a different picture. So this is awesome for language learning. So it goes, Brown Bear, what do you see? And at first I wouldn't let them see. We just go over here. Ooh, what do you think that might be? What do you think that might be? Bird. Maybe a bird. Any other ideas? Every idea is good. What? Little mermaid. Oh, yes. And you turn it over. Oh, it's a red bird. Okay, very good. And you look at the bird itself. It has wings. You go over each of the pictures. And this red bird, what do you see? And let your child say with me. Everybody together. Red bird, what do you see? And then you go on. Woo. A duck. A duck! You have read this story before. I see a yellow duck looking at me. So when I read the story, at first we play games with it, right? We look at each picture, like for example with the horse. It is a horse. And with the horse though, it is a blue horse. Do you see blue horses in the zoo or on the farm?
I don't see that.
I don't either. I've never seen a blue horse except for in Eric Carle. The other thing I do with these, when I get to each page, I pause at the beginning and we go over the sounds. Like, what does a horse sound like? Can you do this with me? Can you go, neigh? Can everybody do that? Neigh. And then you go, neigh. Can you guys try that, everybody? Neigh. Right? Because you want your child to enjoy and have the fun of learning. These sounds are so important for your child. You want to make sure, as your child grows, that you're helping to strengthen their muscles. Strengthening these muscles, their tongue, their throat, because that makes them into a clearer speaker. So the more sounds you do, the more you can play with your mouth and your face, the more exercises you do, the stronger these all become. I have a very good friend who is Japanese, and she cannot say her R's. And she said it's because her tongue is just so weak. She never learned how to strengthen it. So now she's working on strengthening it. But it's just something she never worked on before. So the same with the frog. Can you guys all say, Urbert, 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 Urbert? Very good. And again, we would go through it's a green frog. So we probably count how many G's there are on the page, how many F's, and we do all of the words again. And the thing about a frog is he has this long tongue, and he likes to catch flies. So we play the fly game. Everybody, we have a fly. And you catch it. So everybody take your tongue and try to catch it. And it's so much fun for a child to just enjoy. So when you read, you want to play these little games as much as you can. And nothing's wrong, everything's right. You can't make a mistake on this. You can do lots of actions. Yeah, actually, with this, we would stand up and we'd be going, ribbit, right? We'd be jumping around because you want your child to be active. And the more you can put in actually physical motions with everything, the more your child understands what the story is and the more they remember. Because your kids are what we would call global learners. They learn by feeling, they learn by doing, they learn by seeing, and they learn by hearing. At this stage, all of your kids are young enough not to have just one special way of learning. They learn by all sorts of different means, okay? So yes, thank you, Helen, for bringing that up. I love that. So with the cat, we all know that a cat says, meow. Everybody, meow, meow, meow. How many of you can purr though? Can you go, anybody speak Spanish? I learned it because I learned Spanish when I was little. If I had not learned Spanish when I was a little girl, I would not be able to do it now. So this is another reason to learn different languages early, because it really builds your ability as you get older, you know, and it doesn't limit you or what you can do as you get older. So anyway, do you guys know this song? Do you want to do it together?
Yes.
Let's do it in English and then we'll do it in Chinese. This one, the kids love this so much that I actually went back one day from a reading corner and I asked my Chinese staff, I said, can you please help put this into Chinese for me? And they said, oh, you can't do it. I'm like, you can do it in any language. I can do it in French. And I showed them how I could do it in French. I said, we can do it in any language. I'm like, okay. And then within a day, they came up with a beautiful Chinese version. So everybody with me goes, and I'm not a singer. I just love to have fun. So it doesn't matter what your voice is like, okay? You just sing, please, especially for your child. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see the children looking at me. Children, what do you see? I see a brown bear looking at me.